These Lowriders.
What up, everybody? Welcome to my next live or my live for today. Hope everybody's doing good today. We have a guest going to be calling in, Fabby, Sinful Beauty. I'm going to have her call right now. So, anyhow, so the latest, excuse me. So the Torres Empire LA show, well, that's getting put off till next year. So that's the latest news I got for you. Looks like, I don't know. I mean, car show season might be done for sure. So we'll see what happens. What up, everybody? Anyways, if you haven't, my shirt's still for sale on the website. What else? Oh, I'm tired. I just ate. I was barbecuing. I don't know what's going to happen when it comes down to this whole car show season. Oops. I just clicked on the video on accident. There we go. Anyways, so waiting. Okay, she's going to call right now. But, play some jams. No, I'm not a DJ. Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right. Well, we're live, Fabby. We're on my YouTube channel.
How's everything going?
You know, so far so good. What about you? How's everything with all this coronavirus stuff? How are you doing with all that?
I'm doing okay. Just besides my restaurant closing down, the one that I was in charge of.
Oh, wow.
But they ended up sending me to another store to work because, I'm essential over here.
Yeah, well, that's good. At least you're working. I know I'm still working. So.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, so with all this going on, with the modeling, did you have any plans coming up for shows?
No, not really. I feel like I kind of had to put it on hold a little bit because I work a lot and also I go to school, so it was just kind of hard for me to balance everything. But I mean, whenever I do have time and, I try to make it happen. But I didn't really have anything planned right now.
Yeah. Well, did you see they even they moved Aztec Image, their show out there? You're out there in Bakersfield, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the Aztec Image moved their show because they actually outgrew that venue.
Oh man, I forgot to say do that show here. Oh man, that sucks.
Yeah, it would have been either this week or next week they would have done it. But they're supposed to do it in July. Yeah. They're gonna do it at the Kern County Fairgrounds.
Oh, it's all shut down over here.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's a bigger venue, but that depends if we're still gonna have any shows for most of this summer. We don't even know yet.
I know it sucks because we don't even know how long it's gonna last or what the hell's going on.
Oh yeah. So
we have to take it.
Yeah, it for me, like, well, that's why I'm doing these lives now, and I'm trying to do interviews because I need to bring content to everybody because everybody's busy my new fresh videos. I've been going through even my real old videos and re-editing and popping them back up. So it's gonna be
Mm.
one of those struggles for everybody out there in the lowrider community because they're not really gonna get out.
I know this year's been a crazy start, but hopefully it gets all better and everything goes back to normal soon.
Yeah. So
Like
so this year you weren't doing
maybe
too
that's
much.
big.
You weren't planning on doing too much modeling because I know you've been focused on your school and everything else like that.
Yeah, like I just whenever I have the chance, I try to make it happen. But for the most part, my schedule is pretty hectic because I'm a general manager at my store, and oh my god, that's time consuming already. And then trying to keep up with school, it was like, man, I feel like I don't even have time to day for me. And then I have like 20 kids over here. I have four, but so that also takes time. So I'm like, yeah.
Well, yeah.
And people were asking me, if I was gonna go to any shows or they would send me flyers like, hey, are you gonna go here? I'm like, oh no. So I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't right now. But I mean, on a good note, I just have like pretty much 1 year left, and then I graduate from school. So once that's over and I get into my field, then I feel like I'll have more time and hopefully get back in there.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. That's. There's always more to just life than modeling, but people they still look forward
Yeah,
to seeing you at the car shows and stuff like that. So
yeah. Like I said, I hope everything goes back to normal, and if it does anytime soon, then I'll try to go to some shows or whatever, as long as I have the time.
all right. Well, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? See who's on here. Um, how long were you? How long have you been modeling?
Um, Let me see. When did I start? Because I started with you too. The first
Yeah,
time I came out.
you came out to
I know
San
it was that.
Jose.
Was
The
it
well,
when I
the,
first? No, because I met you at Aztec Image
oh, that's correct.
back in what was it, 2017?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
I think.
Aztec Image, but I think we had communicated through social media, and then we scheduled to shoot out there. I believe.
Yeah, that was my first car show ever. But like I got into modeling through a best friend of mine because he does his photography and stuff, and he would always tell me to like try it, and I'd be like, no, like I can't do that. And he'd be like, just try it. I'm like, no. I would always say no because I would picture like a model, like all pretty, skinny, flat stomach, everything. And I'm like, I do not have the middle features, so nope, you do not want me on camera. And then one day I decided to just go for it, and I kind of felt confident after I saw the picture. So I was like, oh, maybe I can do this. And then so I gave it a go. And then that's when I actually got into the first car show. I met you, of course. And then from there, I just kept doing as much as I could. And now here I am.
Oh, I know, and then you're not afraid. Well, at the time too, I think no, I was thinking back. I think I met you at Aztec Image, and
Hmm.
and
Yeah, that's
then
where
we
we met.
talked after that about doing more modeling or something like that. I think that's how it went,
Yeah.
something like that.
And
But
I remember I was so nervous the first time. I was just like, I didn't even know how to pose or do any of that. And I was just like, oh my God, what am I doing?
yeah, no,
But, practice makes perfect, I guess. And now I feel way different than I did back then. I feel more confident now. I feel like I can actually go and just do my thing and it's all good. I don't feel like how I first felt. Now I'm more open.
well, yeah, and then I like you did travel. I mean, I seen you. I mean, you drove a couple different shows throughout the last couple of years. You've driven out just to go to a show,
Yeah.
and I know because it's hard because Bakersfield, I hate to say it, but you're kind of in the middle, in between, but kind of like in the middle of nowhere. So you have to travel either way if you're going down south or you come up here.
Yeah. But yeah, I like to travel. I like to see new places, meet new people. It's all fun.
Oh yeah, the well yeah, I know that. Like I said, the Aztec Image show is supposed to be in July, and I guess right now they're canceling stuff in July. Um, we have a couple events up here. We have the King of the Streets, hopefully going to happen still. But with everything going on, I think it's so up in the air. It's like, man, I can't even make plans. Can't even look forward to a show right now. I'm just, for myself, trying, like I said, this is why I started doing the interviews. You're my second interview. Um, I did the first one with Candy and Chrome, and I'm just, so this trying to bring something new to the table, and hopefully people like it, and it helps with the YouTube and everything else like that. Um, what was an attack? Oh, so yeah, so if we get some shows back, then we're gonna have to definitely see if we can get you out to one at least.
Yeah, of course.
And I
I
think
think I've seen the Torres show too. It got canceled until next year.
which
I
one?
could have kind of seen a flyer about it.
Oh yeah, that was the Torres, the LA Super Show. Um, I was
Yeah.
I was packed. I had all my gear, everything ready for a flight for Texas, and when they announced that they canceled it, I like literally had everything ready to go. Like I had to cancel,
Yeah.
and that was for Dallas when they first did all this stuff, and then yeah, so Torres in LA, I guess they're not going to hold anything, or they're canceling all public events in LA up until July. So now they're they're not going to have it till next year. So
Yeah, I've seen that. I was like, yeah, that's crazy.
yeah, so like I said, right now
Well,
everything's falling seems to be falling apart, and I know all the promoters and everything else are probably going to be stressing because they don't know how far they're going to keep pushing all this stuff. So, but I mean, if maybe if they lift the social distancing and basically let people be out and about, but they're probably still going to restrict some of these big events. Hopefully, at least then we can just go get together and do like a photo shoot with a car or something like that, and get some more pictures and just do some stuff like that.
yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah, I can't wait for everything to back to normal, man. I'm like waiting to.
yeah,
We all are.
yeah, it's crazy. But well, one of the things I wanted to ask you, I mean, um, for yourself, what advice would you be giving to, another model, or you met someone else that wanted to model, or get into the car show, scene? What advice would you give as somebody that's been there for a couple of years already?
I feel like the best advice that I could give is the advice that I give myself every time is just be you. And that should be more than enough for anybody. I don't feel like you have to go and be something that you know you're not. Like, go be you. And people are either going to fuck with it or they're not.
Yeah,
I feel like that's the best advice I could give.
yeah,
And you don't need to take your clothes off. You need to make a good impression. Whatever makes you comfortable, you do that.
exactly. That's. I think that honestly, I think when I've approached certain women if they wanted to model, because I'm always looking for different new faces, and so
Yeah.
it's hard to when you get it's hard when the same models it's not are very popular, and it's busy and it gets hectic at a show. But so when I do approach someone else to model, it's always the same. They're always a big fear. Like they think because I'm a photographer and it's lowriders that as a photographer, expect them to take all their clothes off, or be in like lingerie, or bikini, or just very revealing. And I always
Mhm.
my advice, and I know I told this, like, just be comfortable, like look good. Like I don't expect all that. Like what are you comfortable with when you do your modeling? Like especially there's a difference between a photo shoot at the beach versus taking pictures at a car show with all these people watching and taking pictures with their phones and so on and so forth.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how I do it. I mean, I usually wear what I want. People can make ideas with me, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna wear what I want. And if I'm not feeling it, I'm not doing it. Plain and simple. But that's just me.
Well, yeah, but I think that's the good relationship between a model and a photographer, and what makes people comfortable is when there is no
Yeah,
pressure. There's no pressure, and that's the best part.
yeah,
Yeah, because I think at the end of the day, we try to have as much fun as possible. If some of you guys seen some of the stuff we do, I know we always talk. I mean, like we're talking smack, we're cracking jokes, you're having a good time, and it's not always that serious when you're out there at a show. Just trying to have fun.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Look
how
good at
I
the same
am.
time.
I bullshit, I play around, but that's just me, that's my personality. So, I mean, it's all, we're there, like you said, to have a good time.
Well, yeah, have a good time, look good doing it. Um, get some good pictures, and that's really what I'm like when I'm doing stuff. When I'm working with a model, um, it's like I don't take forever to just keep shooting over and over and over the same like pictures or whatever. Like to keep moving. Well, you know how it is. Like I said, you worked with me, so
Yeah.
But every so as a model, how many different photographers do you think you've worked with so far in the last few years?
Now, what was that? Can you repeat that?
How many different photographers do you think you worked with over the last few years?
I work with several. I would at least say 5, 6, maybe more. I'm not sure.
Yeah, and
For sure 6, for sure.
and then I mean, you ever have like, I mean, we don't have to say no names or anything, but I mean, you ever had like bad experience?
Yes, I have. I've come across photographers that wanted me to do shoots or whatever, and at the end of the day, they were just hitting on me or trying to go the wrong direction. To me, I find that extremely disrespectful, especially if it's like my first time being around you and this is how you approach me. And I feel like it's kind of different, when you become friends, and then whatever happens after that, that's a whole different story. But yeah, I have like come across photographers that have different intentions.
Well, yeah, that's like I said, I know people. I think people watch too much porn because they're always, oh, you take pictures of the models and this and that. I'm like, dude, I just keep it as professional as possible. I like my reputation as being a professional being a photographer. That's more important to me, to be honest.
You, since day one, I mean, since day one, you've always been respectful towards me. You never done anything to me, and you've always made me feel comfortable. Like, you're one of the people that I highly respect and got much love for.
Well, thank you. Well, yeah, I mean, we pretty much built a friendship, over these last couple of
Yeah.
years where we still communicate outside of car shows and modeling and stuff like that. And like I said, that's because I take what I do seriously. Like it's not a game to me, and I rather have a good reputation as a photographer than anything else.
Yeah, and I feel with me you do. For me, I feel like you're a good person. I really like that.
So I got a couple since I'm live and I have a live like comment chat board that comes up on the video.
Mhm.
Let's see, Judith is asking, what's your favorite Impala?
What's my what?
What's your favorite Impala?
I'm not even sure. Because I feel like every time I'm out there, I'm always seeing all these different cars, and they all just look so pretty to me. I don't think I have a favorite. I feel like they're like more.
Well, what do you think you like? I mean, I know we've taken a lot of different pictures with different types of cars. Do you like the G body style, the Regals and the Monte Carlos, or like the old Bombs, or more like the Impalas?
I think the Monte Carlos, those are like really nice. I would say those. Okay.
Yeah. So there's your answer, people. She likes the G bodies, the the 80s Monte Carlos. Let's see.
What else do you want to know about me?
Well, see, and you're from Bakersfield, California, right? Are you from there, or you just
Middle
live
of
there?
nowhere. No, I'm from here. Well, I grew up in Lamont, which is like, what is it, 30 minutes away, 20 minutes away from here.
Mm.
But my mom, she's the one that lives here. And then when I was 13, I moved this way, and I've been here since then.
Oh, okay.
Because
Yeah.
growing up, I wasn't with my parents. I grew up with a different family. And so when I was able to move with my biological mom, it was at the age of 13, and then I came here to Bakersfield. I've been here ever since, but Lamont is really no different because there's really nothing there. It's like a little small Mexico. At least that's what it looks like to me,
Oh,
and that's
wow.
what it feels like.
Yeah, I've never even heard of that.
But yeah, it's so small. It's like two streets, one main street. That's it. Like it's small, but so it's Bakersfield. I think that tumbleweeds and
Oh, shit. I tell people a story. I think years ago went to I think it was Aztec Image, one of the first shows, and we got out there and we were gonna meet somebody for a photo shoot, and we're driving through the like downtown area, and it was hotter than hell, and there was tumbleweeds, and there was nobody on the streets, nothing. I think we seen like one crackhead like walking, and it looked like a zombie,
yeah,
and then we saw tumbleweeds, and we're like, "What the hell?" And it was just hotter than
welcome to
it
Bakersfield.
was hotter
Oh,
than hell.
I hate summer here. I'll be like, oh my God, it's hot. My face will be melting. I'm right there trying to scoop it back up. Like, no, go back. My cheeks all falling off and shit when I'm wearing makeup. I hate summer. It's like, it's an oven here.
Yeah, yeah. I've been
But
to
at
a
least
couple
it's
car
not
shows.
humid.
Yeah,
Right.
that's true.
Huh?
I've been to a couple car shows late in the summer there too, and it's nuts. It's crazy hot.
And I usually get burnt whenever I go to car shows. I come back, I'm a whole different color.
Oh wow.
Man,
Well, see, there you go. You don't have to
I
pay for a
am. I'm
tan.
all burnt.
You don't got to go get a fake tan. You just go to a car show.
Yeah, I don't need one. I just got to stand outside and then stand there for a few minutes, and I think I got a pretty dark one. So I got
Nice.
to watch it.
Well, um,
Um,
I'll put the link if you guys want to see her. Is your Instagram public or is it?
yeah, it's public.
Is that and that's based? That's your all around Instagram, right? For your personal and modeling, or well, when you model.
It's my main account. I have my second one, but it's just for my makeup. But I haven't even done anything there, so really, that one's just like saving there right now.
All right. Well,
But the one that I have you on, that's pretty much my main account.
yeah. Okay. The So just in case if you guys uh are on Instagram, you haven't followed her, the link is in the bio for this video. And if you're on my Instagram, well, obviously you've seen that I posted that we were going to do the interview today. So,
Yes, of course.
and well, for the most part, like I said, hopefully, well, when things change, we'll get a chance and at least do something. At least link up and do some shoots. Because I think in the end of the day, I think that's kind of going to be what's going to happen. And if I want to start doing anything soon, I don't think the big shows are going to happen anytime soon.
Yeah, probably not. But yeah, I'm always down to shoot. I mean, as long as I'm told ahead of time, then I'll figure it out.
Oh yeah, of course. Well, we'll link up and do something. Maybe get some video. Maybe yeah, some people said maybe live, but I don't know about live, but we'll definitely do something, and I'll be able to get some video for you guys, put on YouTube. And you guys can check out a shoot car. Like I said, it's Fabby. Um, Check out her Instagram and links in the bio. Um, I don't know. I'm tired. I ate late. I barbecued. I'm hella full right now. I'm like, oh my god.
So I just ate like 30 minutes ago, an hour ago, something like that.
Yeah. I barbecued
But it was leftover from yesterday.
some chicken, pork loin. Oh my goodness, with all the other stuff, dinner. So I was in charge of cooking today. Well, and yesterday I did
My
the same.
family had a barbecue for me on Monday. Oh my God, there was like food left and right.
Oh yeah,
They
that's
made like
right.
ribs, fried masala, all kinds of shit.
Well, that's right. So it was your
Like,
birthday. That's
yes,
right.
it was. I had a surprise when I got home. All kinds of people here. I was like, wait a minute, wait a minute. There's
Social
more than 10
distancing.
people. Somebody got to go.
Oh shit, that's funny. Well, that's good though. That's
But
good.
it
They
was a
made the
good time.
effort. That's good. They made the effort. Well, um,
Yeah, they're trying to get me fucked up. They put shots on the cake and they're like, oh, you have to take them. And I don't think I posted it on Facebook, but I know I did on Snapchat where I took those shots like back to back because they were like, oh, you have to do it. And I'm like, no, I don't want to. I'm like, But there I go.
Uh-oh.
Oh man, they really want me to be like that Barbie they put on the cake, all retarded and wasted.
Oh, wow. I don't think I've seen it, but yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, it was on my Snapchat. I didn't get to save all the videos, so I think I only have like two, but it's not when I took the shot. But that's what my family was doing to me. They were trying to get me fucked up. Like everywhere you look, there was a case of beer. There was beer everywhere. I was like, oh my god! And then we played beer pong, and we had Malibu too. I was like, fuck. Well, at least I don't
I
have to
think
go to
they're
work
just,
tomorrow.
yeah, I was going to say, I think they're just looking for a reason to party, huh? Dang.
Yeah, no, I was actually off the next day, so I was
Oh,
kind of
there you go.
relieved because hell no, everybody left like almost 4 in the morning.
Oh, wow.
So that's how you know it was a good one if everybody was here till then.
Yeah. Well,
I'm like, yeah. But it was a good birthday. I thought so.
well, that's good. And like I said, well, happy late birthday again.
Thank you.
All right. Well, I'm gonna cut this. I'm glad. I appreciate you giving your time and coming on and just chatting with me. Hopefully we can do more later, and hopefully we can plan some shoots and get some more footage for everybody to see on YouTube.
Yeah, we can. We'll keep in touch.
All right. Well, that sounds great. And like I said, I'll talk to you soon again. And thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
No problem.
And it's good talking to
You
you.
have a good night. Right?
All right. You too.
Thank you.
All right. Good night. Bye.
Bye.
All right. Well, that's that. Anyways, like I said, I was trying to get in. I'm still working on getting in touch with some other models that I know. I'm going to try to get them on here to do more of this. And I'm going to do it, as often as possible for right now. As soon as I can get them booked and committed to a time and a day, and then I will promote it. So if you're on here, you're not subscribed to my YouTube, subscribe, follow, and my other social medias, Pinches Lowriders. Get on the website, check out the shirts. If you're bored, you got nothing else to do, you've already seen all my videos. If you go to the website, there's all kinds of photos. There's photos of Fabby. Matter of fact, just go on there and look. So check it all out. And if that, we'll be giving you guys a heads up on the next interview, hopefully soon. All right. And in the comments below, if you're watching this video after the fact, give me some feedback. If you guys like what I'm doing, I'm going to keep pushing and keep trying to get other models on here and interview, even some that I haven't even worked with yet. I've actually talked with a couple. But as of that, you guys have a good night.